Alright. Sponsoring Cigar Talk today. Phone was at 6%. We wasn't going to make it. So, and I need my phone to be able to clock in and out. So, got a wireless charger because the port for my phone isn't working anymore. Isn't your port on your phone important? Okay. Then, this I thought was going to have a USB so I could plug it into a computer. Nope. Then I had to go ahead and get this. Boy. I forget how much this. I think this was more expensive. I think this was like $8, and this was like $15. Boy. But before that, while I was looking for this, I ended up finding. I want you to say hello to my little friend. Oh. Ooh. Ah. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a zebra. I think. Because it's black and white. So I think it's supposed to be a zebra. I mean, what else is black and white with stripes? Right? So I got a phone mount. So now I can sit. I don't have to hold my phone. I just probably want to tighten this up just a little bit. Life lesson. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Yup, used to was a rooster till the hen came home. Listen, it's some people that can be that for the rest of their life. But I had too many skills to be one thing for a majority of my life. So I had to get that up. I don't teach no more. Hopefully, that should be tight enough. And actually, I think I need to turn it this way. Alright. Alright, boom. Back. I just need this jank to tighten up. Start moving around. Alright. Kick it like that. Nah, for real, I need jank to tighten up. I don't know why it's not tight. It's supposed to be righty tighty, lefty loosey. I'm gonna figure out how to tighten this up. That's how I knew this was cool. God bless you. God bless you. Alright. But we can kick it like that. Kick back, relax. That's right. Let's get the vanilla cream. I ain't been doing a job. I ain't been puffing my corn cob. You feel me? So, wake up in the morning, we're gonna start sewing some stuff. Now, these are life skills. I'm telling you, bro. I really just started learning some life skills. I've been working on my craft. No mac and cheese. No Kraft mac and cheese, please. I'm just saying. I learned how to sew today. And I ain't really know how to do it. But I did it. I learned how to sew today. I might have to do a little more. I had a hole in my bag. I put it back together. But you know what they say, birds of a feather. You know how we do it. We do it in any weather. No flake, Mayweather. I'm just boxing and weaving because I learned how to sew. I'm really boxing and threading. I'm threading the needle and it ain't no wedding. I told you. I'm just an author, an actor, and a movie director. I'm just setting the setting. And apparently it's now October 30th. In 24 hours is gonna be Halloween. I told you, I'm just setting the scene. Let's get Cigar Talk going. Let's get Cigar Talk. That Liga, which one did you have? There's a whole bunch of them. Did you have a flying pig? You dig? Or did you have the T52? Did you have the number 9? Which Liga did you have? Let me know. What's good? That number 9. Got you feeling fine. You ain't got to drink no wine. I'm just saying, you just gotta follow the signs. Now, what signs am I talking about? Because I told you, I used to teach math, not cosine. Enjoyed it big time. Let's go. That Liga Privada number 9. Numero 9. Numero 9. Bueno. I told you. I might tell a joke, but I never tell a lie. When it come down to cigars and tobacco, I won't steer you in the wrong direction. I'm not no pirate, but we can follow the navigation. I'm telling you. Numero 9. Si, senor. Let's go. Spanish. Trio. Roots. No nappy roots. That's a whole nother group. Or is nappy roots? Roots is a movie. That's not on Tubi. Tubi continue. I'm just saying. I'm not a Super Saiyan, but a Dragon Ball Z is your preference. Prenda la vela. Now, I don't know what that means. It's a windy night outside. Don't know much of my roots. My grandfather was Spanish, and there 4 pictures of him. That's all I know. Was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. Nah, granddad with the granddad pipe. Hold on, let me get right. Light the candle. Turn off the lights and light a candle in this bit. With the granddad pipe. Hey, them 4 pictures go a long way. I tell you that much. Man, if you only have 4 pictures of somebody, you're like, man, I only got 4. Nah, I was thinking about that. He ain't passed it down? It skipped a generation? I was thinking about that. I was like, maybe if I had kids by the time I'm 35, I'm gonna tell my kid, listen, at 20 years old, you having a kid. This could be a granddad. I'm gonna tell hey, when I turn 35, I'm gonna have my first kid. I'm gonna tell my kid, like, listen, when you're 20 years old, I don't care what the fuck going on, you need to have a kid when you're 20, so I can be a granddad. I need to be a granddad by 55. And then I'm like, tell your kids the same thing. I'm gonna tell my grandkids the same thing. When you turn 20, have a kid so I can be a great granddad. So by the time I'm 75, I'll be a great granddad. I can fuck with that. And I want to know my great grandkids. I want my great grandkids to know me. And then for however many years they know me, I'm like, yeah, my great granddad had the corn cob pipe. I'm gonna teach my great grandkids how to smoke a corn cob when they turn 4 years old. I'm like, listen. They're like, that's all he ever showed me. My great grandkids, don't think I'm gonna show them is how to puff a corn cob. So people, they gonna grow up and be like, damn, who taught you to puff a corn cob like that? My granddad taught me. My great granddad. Before I leave this God green earth, that's my only goal in life right now. Be a great granddad by the time I'm 75. I think that's a good goal. To be able to live so rich that my kids know that having a kid at 20, they're not even gonna care. I'm like, yeah. We even though we're young, we're rich enough to take care of a kid. Granddad, rich as hell. That's all I'm trying to be. I'm in my granddad era. You know, dude, like the rich auntie. I'm like the billionaire granddad. Yeah, I can fuck with that. Great granddad. That's all they're gonna do. They're like, you at a great granddad house? You be rolling cigars and puffing corn cobs. Hell yeah. I gotta keep my clothes good, in good condition. But now I know stitch. Now I know how to stitch. That drip, I'm gonna pass it down, be like, yeah, I used to wear this, I used to wear that. They, damn, son, where'd you get that? Them like, yo, it's my great granddad shit. Hey, bro, this shit gonna be classic, timeless, and bitch. When my kids grow up, they gonna be wearing my shit. They like, how old is this shit? That shit fresh as hell. Where you get this from? These stores don't even exist anymore. That's what I'm trying to be. Shoot me fire as a bitch. All right. The only time we fall is when the summer ends. Ooh, that's a line from, you know. Do I have to say, if I say, ooh, who line is that from? Now, it's getting a little cold outside. It's frightful. Oh, the weather outside, frightful. I hope I'm saying the right words. I don't know. But since I don't know where to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. We don't even have any more Halloween shit. They came in today looking for some Halloween stuff. Said, I'm looking for some Halloween stuff for little boys. I said, that shit gone. We got Christmas shit now. We on our Christmas tip. So what's on your wish list? All right, we're gonna go from corn cob to, where I can find it, another corn cob. Hey, bro, I don't know about y'all, but you know that Dwayne Wade statue? So that's what a lot of people talking about right now, right? The Dwayne Wade Miami Heat statue. Now, so now the other part about the statue, right, is it's a video. He approved of it. He signed off on it. You know what I'm talking about, like a creative director. Dwayne Wade was there, and he was like, yeah, this looks good. He approved of his statue. Now, it's stuff like this, right? If you're like me and you can see with your two eyes and you realize that statue don't look too much like Dwayne Wade, right? However, that's kind of clever. Let me say this shit right here. Seeing things like that really, like, people to believe in the Greek and the Roman gods, right? Bro, where's that piece? All right. So, people don't believe in transition, right? You got a segue. You got a segue. Okay. People don't believe in the Greek and Roman gods. Seeing this Dwayne Wade statue makes me believe in it even more. Why? Dwayne Wade was present, and he approved of this statue. He was right there. The sculptor looked at him. He looked at the sculptor. They looked at the sculpture together, and they said, yep, cool. Okay. Now, that is whatever size it is. Whatever size it is, it doesn't compare to the size of the Greek and Roman statues. Now, the Greek and Roman statues are very detailed. This right there makes me believe in it even more, because if I was to ask you one of the most researched questions right now, if you look up for what's one of the most research how-to questions, one of the most researched how-to questions is how to draw. That's one. So you're telling me these Greek and Romans have very detailed statues that look way better than statues of current statues. And these are the old people. And you're gonna tell me that they didn't have a reference? They don't have something to look at? That they don't have a reference of what Zeus, Athena, Hercules, none of these people look like. But they have a very detailed statue. I would challenge you to draw your own character, make it up. I would then challenge you, if you feel like you can draw, I would then challenge you to make that character 3D and make a sculpture out of it. And make it look better than the Romans and the Greeks did. Fact. Missouri. This happens to be now you can't see it on this one because this cigar pipe is 8 months old. But this one is a Missouri Meerschaum. Missouri Meerschaum. Corncob. Crazy is at the state capitol. Because there is no way. Looking at the Dwayne Wade statue, that makes me believe in the Greek and Roman statue even more. And if you do not believe in the Greek and Romans, you think that whole thing is mythology, I would challenge you to find 100 people and see if they can build and sculpt out of pottery, out of clay, or out of wood, out of any fucking thing, especially rock, and say, yeah, I just want you to make up a character and make it look good and make it look realistic. Boy, I tell you, people nowadays can stand next to Dwayne Wade and say, yeah, this look just like you, and it don't look nothing like him. That statue don't look nothing like Dwayne Wade. And he was right there looking at it. They was looking at it together. And they said, yep. Now you gonna tell me that the other ones is made up and they look way better? You telling me a make-believe character look way better? I'm just saying. Ain't nothing to the sun, right? They made this shit up. They was making shit up, bro. I tell you right now. Find somebody to make some shit up to look better than that. Now, upcoming season, we have now unboxed in this tripod, this little flexi pod. This might be the unboxing season. You know why I like that? We lived on Mars, we destroyed Mars, so we sent an escape pod to Earth with Adam and Eve. That's to make the dinosaurs. You know why I be reading stuff, looking at stuff, watching stuff. What does that sound like? That sounds like Superman's story, doesn't it? That sounds like Superman's story. Or it sounds like Goku's story. Kakarot. And if you ever seen the movie Prometheus, apparently there's some unanswered questions from the movie Prometheus. One of the unanswered questions is, they go meet the engineers. So in the beginning of the movie Prometheus, the dude drinks the stuff or whatever, and then he disintegrates into the earth. But apparently that's what he sacrificed himself to, you know what I'm saying, create a new earth or whatever. And they have these xenomorphs, whatever. So when they go actually find the engine creator, when they wake him up, he start killing them. And so one of her questions is, why did you create us and now you hate us and now you're trying to kill us? That's her question to him. And so there's deleted scenes, but basically in the deleted scenes, that's part of the story. A part of the story is, yo, we came down here, we actually took the kid, you know, like Jesus, we took the kid from the one lady and then taught him about life and creation and then dropped him down here. And then what y'all do? Because the funniest thing is when they talk about, first of all, when they talk about Yahweh, right? It's always, he clearly did not believe the same thing and the rest of the people believed in. He clearly did not believe the same thing they believed in. And it's constantly them trying to ask him questions and then him beating around the bush, not answering the question. Basically saying, yeah, I really kind of don't believe what you believe in. And you kind of interpret it this way, but I'm trying to tell you some stuff the best way I can possibly put it. That's what that whole thing is about, bro. Neil deGrasse Tyson. That's somebody said some shit like, once the first simulation is made, the chance we live in one is infinite, so it's almost impossible to live original reality. Oh, let me I ain't puffed my corn cob enough for that. Let me wrap my mind around that. Because somebody said this the other day. Now, it's a couple things you got to kind of put stuff together. There is a show on Netflix called Altered Carbon. I had a conversation with the guy the other day. He said, what's the difference between real life and the metaverse? Once the metaverse hits, you already see what they're doing with AI and robots. Once the metaverse hits, it's going to be really hard, and it only gets better, right? You saw how the phone went from, in 20 years, what the phone is now capable of. Now imagine the metaverse and how real it's going to be and how hard it's going to be for people to understand when they are in the metaverse and when they're in real life. Elon is already trying to download yourself into a microchip. Understand that now if you watch the other show on Netflix called Black Mirror, at one point they take the chip and they just take your chip and all your memories and they put it into a computer. I'm just saying. Once the original reality creates a simulation of life, then the simulation will eventually create one, making the chain infinite. So it's like a 1 in infinite chance we don't live in a simulation. That is a beautiful way to put it. That was elegantly worded. That is elegantly worded. People think as early as 2016 is when AI started to take over the internet with the things as simple as arguing with people in comment. Facts. That was beautifully worded. And that's something, like, if you just try to, even if you just think of that, right? Even if you just think about that. Because technically, that's already happened. There was technically one of them star people civilizations. They created their own planet that could just run by itself, that was self-sufficient. But you know how they talk about dimensions? That's something to really think about. Like, I think maybe then it's, I'm not gonna say it's impossible, because you know, to say even the word impossible is impossible, no Kim possible. However, just to think that it's almost like, for instance, if we make a simulation, which we have, and we make the metaverse, right? Can that simulation of metaverse, almost like The Sims, was The Sims ever realize like, oh man, I'm in a game, and then they can come into the real world? Go up a level. And you know, it's not even can they go up a level, like can the Sims all of a sudden exist here? It's a matter of us becoming advanced enough to interact with the Sims. When we want to. And that's like a angelic God type question, right? I created the Sims, and now it's, I can go in and out of it as I please. But the Sims will never know that I'm not real, that I'm not one of them. Damn, got promoted inventory manager of a new dispatch. Dispo. So my alarm is set a little earlier now. That's what's up. I attribute your positive vibes to how well I've been doing. Keep being you. Man, thank you so much. And congratulations to you, man. Congratulations to you. Congratulations on the promotion to inventory manager at a new location at that. You got to celebrate other people's achievements. When God blesses your neighbor, that means he's in your neighborhood. You should be happy he's nearby. Proud of you, bro. Let's keep the good vibes rolling. The good times rolling. Facts. I'm about to make that a short. That's another video. Peace from the Middle East. I've been thinking about it too much, too hard, too long. We got to get in no phone. If you're going to get a new phone, you got to get the latest and greatest and the best. You got to invest. Cigar Talk podcast. This is an unboxing season, bro. This is an unboxing season. But I mean, I can't even say that. I mean, kind of, sort of. Because it makes sure it's like a specific time frame reference. Because I already have a playlist for unboxing. Alright. We might do one more for sure. Let's already load it up. We're gonna go from 1. We had 1, we had 2. Let's go to 3. Alright. Then we can go back to 1. All I need now is something to drink, boy. Another thing I like about this is it's been so fun. That haven't even been really to talk about work for real. It's just I mentioned work and it's like excited. So I'm really thinking heavily about that daggone. I think I know what I want to wear for the jump. Now it's about, I know what I want to wear. It's just getting there. It's just getting there. Do it again.